kind of performance with a normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it here. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going today? Well, a little bit later on in the day where I left off from the last video, but thought I'd show you Twan's 4430 real quick. He done a bunch of work to it here while we were away, and it was raining. This is the belly tank from the 4630. He put that on there, and he can still run his blade with it because it's real shallow, so that's nice. Tiger LED lights on her, and he got some 50 series hydraulic valves for on the back of it here, because his other ones were junk. Fucking pretty sharp old Twan Diddley getting her done up. Anyway, we gotta run out to the field just over here where Antoine is seeding canola right now, because there is a chunk of cement in the middle of the field. Not really in the middle of the field, but on the edge of a slough that we worked up. And it's too heavy to move by hand. Nice! So, we'll go pick that up and get it out of his way, so that in the dark later on he doesn't catch it up inside the drill and wreck something. And that'll probably be an evening, so I guess I'll bring you back here in a few. Well, it's the next day. Just going past one of the land thieves farms here, but that's another story for another day. Went down to my cousin's and picked up a few bales here. Got 4 green oats, or 1 green oat and 4 alfalfa bales. They're getting a wee bit low there at home. Just need enough for the things to be able to last until the end of the week, or then the next week they're going to be going out to pasture. I only got, I think there's only 5 or 6 of them left at home for hay, so this will be, I have 9 of them in a green oat, so that'll last us a little while. I've been giving them a half bale like that to keep them occupied that way during the day. Fuck, those are some terrible bumps, but anyway, Antoine's giving me a shout here, so I'll bring you back when we get home. Well, a little bit later in the day, but Twan done some tractor jacking on me. Why is it so quiet? Needs a straight pipe. Back in the sprayer again here for the next day again of this video. I'm just doing a washout here. There's a thing called flush you put in there that's basically straight ammonia, and that neutralizes any chemical that's left. So I was spraying some stuff ahead of my cereals there, the wheat, the barley, and the oats. That is only for cereals, and if you have it on the canola, when they come up, they'll die. So we're gonna give her a good wash here. This is the second time we've done it, just because we kind of flip-flop back and forth there between the canola and the wheat there. You know, we done that little bit at Grandpa's there first, and then came back here and done some more. So wash her out here. We do one with the flush, one rinse right full of water, and then a half rinse of water. I like to be real thorough about it. I just, it's real easy and a safe, or a simple way to make sure you're safe when you're switching into different crops like that. So I hate like hell to have a strip from here to that tree 80 feet wide that's dead. So anyway, I guess we'll let her keep going here, and I'll bring you back again in a little bit. Alrighty, so I got about half the tank I pumped out just through the nozzles like that. That's good enough. I'll just dump what's left in the tank here. Let's come down to, there's a big gravel pad here at the end of the lane. Kind of a nice spot to do this. Then you're not killing pasture or something, so then you just, in theory, dump the valve there and let the last of it go. There's about 150 gallons left in there. So anyway, the water truck is empty, so we'll have to go and get it and fill it up again before we rinse again, but minor details. Well, I got Antoine sprayed there, 130 acres. Now we're just running the water truck over to where Antoine's seeding my canola. I got about 130, 140 acres there to spray as well, and I'll be done spraying. And that's the last bit to be sown here as well, other than some custom work we have to do. But I'm gonna hook up one of the tractors on the ground drive stone picker, because the PTO driven one broke the axle the other day. So we gotta fix that goddamn thing again. So I'm just gonna use the ground driven one. I gotta pick my oats here and 40 acres of Antoine's canola, and I also want to roll these oats. So I got a lot to get done here, because the buddy there needs his roller back so he can roll his lawn that he planted around his new house. So anyway, I'll get this out to the field here, and sprayer's in the yard. I broke a nozzle body when I was finishing up there. Went and bounced it off the ground, dag nabbit. So I gotta fix that up, and then have a quick bite, and we'll go and get that spraying done. Should only take a couple hours, I figured. So, and then picking rocks. So we'll bring you back again here in a little bit. Accidentally stopped you there. I went and turned the jug washer on by accident when I lifted up the LI 700 here. So that halt that I just put a squirt in there, that keeps it from foaming all up in your tank. Now this is that surfactant like we were talking about there, kind of helps things mix and makes a nicer spray mist, etc., etc. Here's that evil old Roundup, you know, fuck, just evil shit. Just so evil that it's evil, you know. Fuck, is it evil. So we're gonna put 4 jugs of that in. Fuck, it's evil. God, what evil stuff. And then that'll be our full rate. I'm going a little bit stronger on the Roundup on this quarter because there's a lot more kochia. And with this rain here, it's all growing, so get a good kill on that shit. Anyway, get her loaded up here. I'll bring you back in a few. Well, there we go. That's that job done. I got like 300 acres of custom to go do with it here now. But there's some pretty windy days coming up here, so it might not be till this weekend kind of sort of deal. But we'll see what goes on anyway. And then that bit that I have to spray custom, I got a custom seed as well. So kind of nice, make a couple bucks that way here before the month is out. Pay for a bit of fuel and jump that way. So yeah, anyway, I guess run to the yard, park this, get a ride back out here from Amanda, get the water truck, bring it home, and then we'll see what we hook up on the rock picker here. I might almost put the McCormick on it so I can use the bucket, because there's some rocks out here I know the ground drive won't be able to pick, so we'll see what we do here anyways. But anyway, I guess I'll talk to you then. Oh, just picking some stones. There's some fucking huge ones out here. I'm on my 3rd basket. I've had to pick a few with the bucket here because the old ground drive couldn't quite do her back there. It just skid the tire. But it's almost like you can tell we were sowing like 1.5 inches or 2 inches deeper than we've ever sown on a bunch of this land. That's why we're pulling up all these big rocks. But I mean, you do what you gotta do when it's so dry. So anyway, I went and scratched around. The oats are coming real good underneath the dirt there yet. So I'm dang near done picking rocks here. Another half hour, 45 minutes, and we'll run to the yard, hook on the roller, and maybe I'll be able to roll for a little bit anyways. Once it gets dark, you're kind of hooped because you can't see. Of course, the GPS is in the 4440, but kind of wanted to try this tractor out and give it an actual bit of a workout pulling that roller. I mean, it's a new engine and everything. It'd be good for it to do a little bit of actual work. I mean, I'd done that rolling on Antoine's there a few hours and whatnot already, so. And I mean, this tractor was supposed to show up like 3 months ago, so I missed out on 3 months worth of using it, so gotta make up for it. Anyway, other than that, we'll just kind of keep picking here, and I'll talk to you when we're either done or start rolling. One of the two. Well, it's the next day again. Giving the old girl a workout again here. Pulls it pretty good. Duals would be. Like, I mean, it's not going to do this job all the time. I just kind of, like I said, I wanted to do something with it here. So, I got the front wheel assist kicked in, but it still slides the ass of the tractor around a bit when you turn. I mean, that thing's so unchristly heavy. The 4440 does pull it better. Not like this is lacking the power. It's just the 4440, I think, with the duals and everything on the back, he's a little bit heavier. But anyways, this works anyways, and it's kind of fun to try it out. So they're actually coming out here in 20 minutes or so. The radio in it, doesn't actually want to pick up stations, and they said they're kind of hit and miss, these radios. Some work awesome, some are junk. So they're gonna bring out a different radio and put that in for me here, because I enjoy listening to the radio. It's got Bluetooth and that, but I still kind of enjoy listening to good old 1150 on the AM there. I don't know, just always like my AM channels like that. That and XM too, but I've got the XM radio in the sprayer right now. But anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys. Antoine's got about 30 acres of seeding left to do. And I got a pile of work to do before next week, Tuesday. Because that's going to be the day that Amanda babies, I think. They're planning to induce her just because of how big the baby is. But it's been the same story with the other two. She usually goes 2 weeks over. So for some reason this time they're not gonna do that to her. They're actually gonna get things going here before it's too big. So it's about a week early, but since she's usually 2 weeks over, it's more like 3 weeks early. But that's alright. It's kind of nice to know, and instead of just all of a sudden the surprise, I'm out here and we got to run to Regina, which is 2.5 hours away from here. So that's a pretty far drive, but that's, I mean, you can go. There's Mooseman over there, but they don't do epidural and they can't do C-section or anything. So Regina is the place we gotta go. But anyway, so that's kind of exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna get this done here and I'll start making the next video, because I think this one's long enough and I gotta get her uploaded for you here. So hope you liked it. Kind of all over the place, but lets you see how my days go. And Grandpa Henry's phoning me, so doodly doodly doo. Alrighty, talk to you later.